Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into a topic that is always buzzing in the crypto community, the future price of XRP. Now, before we jump in, let's get one thing straight. Nobody has a crystal ball. I'm here to break down the key factors influencing XRP's potential price movements, not to give financial advice. Always do your own research. So what's the deal with XRP? Created by Ripple, XRP is designed to be a super fast, low-cost digital asset for global payments. Think of it as a bridge currency, making it easier to move money across borders. Unlike Bitcoin, which is mined, all 100 billion XRP were created at once, with a large portion held by Ripple to manage its distribution and support the network. First, let's talk about the elephant in the room, the lawsuit. The long-running case between Ripple and the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, has been the single biggest factor holding back XRP's price. The SEC claimed XRP was an unregistered security. In 2023, we saw a major court ruling that said XRP itself, when sold to the public on exchanges, is not a security. This was a huge win for Ripple and caused a significant price jump. However, the legal battle isn't completely over, as there are still aspects of the case related to institutional sales being sorted out. Any new development, positive or negative, from this lawsuit will have a direct and immediate impact on XRP's price. A final favorable settlement could send the price soaring. Next up, adoption and partnerships. This is where XRP's real-world utility comes into play. Ripple has been working tirelessly to build partnerships with banks and financial institutions all over the world. They offer a product called Ripple Payments, which uses XRP for cross-border transactions. The more institutions that adopt this technology, the greater the demand for XRP. Keep an eye on announcements from Ripple about new partnerships in regions like Asia, the Middle East, and Latin America. Real-world usage is what gives a cryptocurrency long-term value, and this is a key area where XRP aims to shine. Then there's the overall crypto market sentiment. XRP doesn't exist in a vacuum. If Bitcoin is on a bull run and the whole market is green, XRP is likely to ride that wave. Conversely, if we enter a bear market, XRP will probably feel the pressure along with everything else. Macroeconomic factors like interest rates and inflation also play a big role. When traditional markets are shaky, sometimes investors turn to crypto, but major economic downturns can also cause people to sell off riskier assets like cryptocurrencies. Another interesting factor is tokenomics. Ripple regularly releases a certain amount of XRP from escrow each month. This is a predictable supply schedule, but how the market absorbs this new supply can influence the price. Also, a small amount of XRP is burned or permanently destroyed with every transaction. While the amount is tiny, over many years, this deflationary mechanism could slightly reduce the total supply, which is generally seen as a positive for price. Finally, let's look at the technicals and community. Chart analysts look at patterns, support levels, and resistance levels to make short-term predictions. For XRP, key price levels are often watched by traders, and breaking through them can trigger larger moves. And don't underestimate the power of the XRP community, often called the XRP Army. They are one of the most passionate and vocal communities in crypto, and their sustained belief and support can provide a strong foundation for the asset. So, to sum it up, keep your eyes on the final outcome of the SEC lawsuit, the growth of Ripple's partnerships, the health of the overall crypto market, and ongoing developments within the XRP ecosystem. The road ahead for XRP is filled with potential, but it's tied to these very important factors. That's all for today's breakdown. I hope this gave you a clearer picture of what could shape XRP's future. What are your thoughts on XRP? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more crypto content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.